Hey, welcome back to our channel. It is Cruise Wise Wednesday, and today we have the 10 things you shouldn't forget on your cruise. And I think for the most, we do bring all of these items and they are in our carry-on. We don't put them in our check bag because if the check bag gets lost, what's the use of bringing it in the first place? But first, what I want to do is we just got a P.O. box. Well, we didn't just get it. We got it in December. Was it December? We got it in December, and we checked it every now and then. And we checked it today, and there was a whole bunch of mail in there. And I just want to give a shout out to Mrs. Carol Frank. She sent a Christmas card. And we were just getting it. So thank you, Miss Frank, for the Christmas card. I wish we would have seen it before, because then we would have given you a shout out earlier. But thank you, and Merry belated Christmas. Then also, this is from a girl. This is from Veronica. She has a channel, Life with V, and she's going on our group cruise that we're doing in March 2020 to Cuba. So if you want to jump in there with us and maybe get some little YouTube time, look in the description below. And I haven't opened this up yet. She sent this back in, this was in January, so it's not that bad. It's a Christmas card. What's this? Happy Holidays. And then there's a Target card. Thank you, Veronica. I'm just opening it. As you can see, I just opened it. So, hope everything's going all right with you. Okay, let me get into this top 10 things, and if you agree, make a comment below. If you don't agree, or there's other things that are 10 must things that you bring on the cruise, let me know. If there's something that you want us to check out when we leave on our cruise, let us know that, and we will try to do that. So the first thing is an adapter, and these pictures are going to be up here. You can get things from like the Dollar Tree, and I was going to do a Dollar Tree challenge, but I don't have time because I've been working all this overtime. To see if I could get all this stuff on this list from the Dollar Tree. And I mean, it's only 10 things, so I'm pretty sure they probably have it. But the first thing is an adapter, a universal adapter, because if you go overseas and even on the cruise ships, they have a separate outlet. So if you have like an adapter, you can make yourself an extra outlet, because on the older ships they don't have like the USB ports and extra plugs all over the place. They just have the just the one outlet, and if you don't have like a power strip, then you'll have to you know, just like keep swapping stuff out. So an adapter. Next is make sure you bring your medications, and also bring a list of your medications. And you're going to put this in your carry-on as well, because in case something, and when you bring your medications, you're going to bring, like, if depending on how many days you go, if you go on a week's cruise, bring a week plus a couple of days in case something happens and you have to get to a pharmacy. Then you know, you'll have at least those extra days to, you know, get your medication. And then also get a list. If you take like a whole bunch of medication, just make a list. And you know, back in the nursing days, you know, when patients came in and they tried to tell you, you know, they were taking medications this way, that way, you know, usually we had them write it down and say, you know, check off, this is how you need to take it, so they can remember, you know, that's how they take the medication, and in case something happens to them, the person that's taking care of them will know where they're at with their medications. So if you're on a ship and you get sick and you take all these medications and you didn't take your AM pill and somebody tries to give you your PM pill, you know, it may not work. So just bring medications and a list. A first aid kit. Things on a ship can be expensive, so just get this little travel kit. They have them at the Dollar Tree, they have them at Target and Walmart and all that. They're little travel kits. And my supervisor, she gave me this little travel kit, and we just keep that in our bag. And it's this little small first aid kit that we keep in there, and we may swap stuff out because, I mean, we haven't needed it, but we will, if we do need it, we know we have it. And like I said, stuff on the ship can be expensive. Band-aids, all that stuff. So you just want to, you know, have that. Solar power charger. It says charger, but I got so used to our solar power charger. I think I ordered it off of Wish, our first one, and then I liked that one because it worked. So I ended up getting, like, I think 1 or 2 more. And this one you can hook on your backpack. So if you're out and about, it, you know, catches the sun, it charges, and it had 2 or 3 other ports on it where you can plug phones up. So and even, you know, your battery, if your battery needs to be charged with your camera, because we've had this scenario where our battery went dead, then we had the backup battery, and then that one also went dead because we were out on an excursion for so long. So if we had the cord with us, we could have charged up the battery as we were like waiting to go wherever we needed to go. But yeah, look for a solar power charger. You can get a portable charger, you know, like the little power banks that they have, but I would recommend getting a solar power charger as well. Your ID, and you want to make copies of your ID. Someone in our cruise group that's leaving Saturday, she made mention that she makes a copy and she mails it back to herself. Well, we just make copies and we keep it in, you know, a separate suitcase. In case something happens, you know, we'll have that ID with us. But and that also goes for, I don't think we took, I think we did birth certificates because we weren't carrying passports. But, you know, yeah, I think we need to make a copy of our passports now in case something happens. But yeah, get a copy of your ID. You can put it in your phone, but recommendation from someone in our cruise group, mail it back to yourself so you can get to it, you know, because if you pull in port, more than likely you can get to a computer and get into your email. Bring a jacket or a sweater. Even though you're out, you know, down in the Caribbean or Mexico or wherever you're going, it gets cold at night. The ship can get cold, and you know, there's automatic doors that they don't lock. So if it's cold outside, then more likely the air is going to come in when people are walking back and forth on that Lido deck. So just bring a sweater or a light jacket. Your toiletries, and this is also to travel with. Make sure you bring those because you never know. You can bring like the regular size toiletries when you in your carry-on, no, your check bag, but bring like the little travel size in your carry-on to make sure that you have everything you need. The ship supplies soap, but they don't supply like deodorant and stuff like that. So, and if the power goes out, you don't have it, you know, how are you going to take a bath anyway, or a shower? Snacks. That's another one. Bring some snacks because snacks on a ship can get expensive, and it may be one of those times where you just wanted some chocolate. You're not platinum, you don't get, Carnival don't give you chocolate on your bed anymore. It's not Saturday or the chocolate extravaganza, so you know you want to have a candy bar or something, just bring it with you. If you go on excursions, you know, bring like granola bars, stuff like that. You know, if you have kids with you, you better bring some kind of snack, because you go on this long bus ride to get to wherever you need to go, and you have kids on there and they don't have their little iPhones and all this stuff with them. Something needs to keep them busy. So get some chips. They have all at a Dollar Tree. Chips, pretzels, you know, little chocolate, stuff like that you know you can carry with you. Make a little bag. If you fly in, make a little snack bag, put it in their backpack, and then make a bag, put it in their carry-on, so they'll have it, you know, throughout the whole cruise. But I mean, we've had people on cruises before who have a separate bag filled with snacks, because you know they know how they don't have that stuff on the ship unless you buy it. Well, they do have chips, but you have to get those off the Lido or if you order room service. And the last thing is Ziploc bags. Ziploc bags, any size, and you need those. Like, put your shoes in case they get wet. Clothing, you can put, like, we will put our bath items in it and then put those inside of our little cube that we have, so then we know if something spills out, it's not going to spill out all over the suitcase. And like I said, if you have snacks, you put the snacks in a little baggie, and then in another baggie, and there you go, you have two, you know, Ziplocs. And then you can put your medications, phones, anything that you need you can put, because the Ziploc bag is waterproof, you know, and you can carry it with you. And when you can fold it up if you don't need it either. But I think that was it. Was that 10 items? Okay, so we carry all of those, and if our stuff wasn't packed, I would show it to you, but everything is packed because we're ready to go on a cruise. So we need to finish packing everything. But like I said, check out the information below for the group cruise, and until then, happy cruising, and see you when we see y'all. Peace.